Okay, today we have a Victoria's Secret haul. Okay, so I got this box not too long ago, and I can't wait to open it because it's so big. I'm actually surprised I waited this long to open it, but I was like, I want to film a haul. Let me do a haul. It looked like it almost got like open. I don't know if I'm like in the camera. It'll be too much. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that it's such a big box for them. Like, there's still room in there, okay? That's a really big box. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on. How do I start this? Should I just dump everything out and then go from there? Y'all. Oh, I did not think this through. Actually started. So is this mostly showing? And skincare, well, fragrance. Oh my gosh. How do I do this? Do I just use a box there? Oh, that's me trying to count them in my head. Just to make sure they're all here. You think I was at a warehouse? Throw it in the box. Jeez. Okay, y'all. Hold on. I think I got like 14 flavors, but hold on. I feel like I'm missing some. I don't even know. Cause like everything on there is hold on. That is. Why do I feel like I'm missing some? Give me a second. I think I might be missing one. the heck? Oh my goodness. Yeah, cool unboxing video. See, this is the stuff you like edit out. But we're just running through it because it's my first haul, y'all. So I thought I ordered 14, but I feel like there's only, let me see, I feel like there's only 12. Yeah, there's 12. Unless they like put 2 in one of the bags. Okay, wait, 12. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. 13. Because those came separately. They must have been the star of the show. Not sure why they were. They actually came alone. Like, by themselves. With this one. That was back ordered. But they were like packaged separately. So it was... Oh my gosh. So 13. I'm missing one. How am I gonna know? Okay, yeah. We'll get back to that afterwards. But now I gotta see if these are set. Okay, I'm gonna take all these out because this is just like obnoxious. Just leaving it there. Okay, so and look at it. Those chains are strong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think everything's here. Because there's another one that's back ordered. I think it just got shipped out. Okay. Let's start with the box that those chonies pretty much ripped open. Oh, strong. Strong chonies. Oh, it's pretty. So I noticed they had a sale. How do people do this? I'm like, it's like you have so much to say, but it's like you don't even know where to start. You're just like in your head, you know? But okay, let's see. Yeah, I feel like I definitely got a good deal with these because they had that $5.95 sale, and then I found a 20% discount code. Sorry, I'm like getting a little overwhelmed over here. This looks like a freaking mountain. Like, look. Okay, I'm just, maybe I should have done that. Now it's okay. But they had a sale, and I was so excited because all in all, these actually ended up coming out to like $470 something. I don't think the price is on here. Oh, it is. Yeah, I got these for $476. And I think the fragrance more. Yeah, the mist came out the same. I was like, that's like even less than the OG price, because I think the OG price was what, like 5 for $25. So I took advantage. I was like, oh, okay, I want to try some of the collections because I haven't smelled them in store. So I just doped in. And I went off. Just like the aesthetic. Basically the collections though. Because the Elemental Escapes and which one was it? Oh, the new one. What is it called? I think it's called Into the Clouds. But it just looks so pretty. So I haven't smelled these in store. Oh my gosh, my nails are so short right now. Like, just gotta open this. Okay, that smells good, but oh, I hate that I smell that was my first impression of that. Y'all, I'm smelling Nair. I was gonna say it. That like cucumber melon Nair. That's the first thing that came to mind. That kind of shocked me. But, I don't even know if I want to swatch that on myself right now. Okay, it smells... Yeah, it smells different. I think it'll smell... Oh, okay, now I got it. Like the dry down. So it's iced melon, mountain blooms across the earth. I can smell the melon. I think the mountain blooms is what's making it like... You try to do it like earthy. Yeah, but that's not... Hopefully it smells better. I think it will. It'll smell better on your skin. But I was not expecting that from this. If anything, it's just like cucumber melon, but like sweeter. I kind of want to swatch it on myself, but it's like I'm gonna end up having so much things to smell. Okay, yeah, it smells. They always smell better on your skin, but it doesn't smell as strong as it did. From that tiny little... Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm like debating how messy I want to make this. Okay. Let's see. Oh. I need like... Oh my gosh. Oh, these would... Got me all tongue-tied too. I don't... Oh, okay. Let me see. I don't think these were the right scissors for that, but... Short nails with this right now is not the... Oh, this is the one I really wanted to smell. Okay, so... Oh, I don't like when they're dusty. I need to get... Hold on. Okay. So... This looks so pretty. I even feel like some of the chonies that they have, some of the panties, chonies, some of them, they actually kind of match up with like the lotion. Like, into that, like that print. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. What is it? I think it's this one. I don't know if I should open these right now, but like, let me see. It's like when you struggle to open things, you're like, really? Just gonna get that on camera. Oh, these are cute. They're kind of shimmery. I feel a little sheeny. So cute though. I don't know which ones I saw that I felt kind of paired up with one of these. Okay, let's just get to this one and then I'll go through the chunks because there's a lot. There's a lot to unbox. Oh, it's so pretty though. I was excited for this one because it has orchid, cotton candy, and lavender musk. So that smells good. Oh my god, I'm scared. I do feel like the lavender musk is a little overpowering. I'm like, where do... It smells a little masculine. That was gonna be more like cotton candy-ish. Oh, it reminds me of something. I don't know what. I have to get back to that. Okay. I need like a box cutter for these. Like, am I even in the frame? I'm struggling. Another dusty. Okay, this one I was excited for too because it has lotus flower, and I love the Dove Lotus lotion. Y'all. Oh my gosh. This almost reminds me of like clay. Like a face mask, like mud. I don't know. It's really fresh. Oh, it's reminding me of something. I think it's a salted musk. I was not expecting that. I really thought I'd be able to smell the lotus. Not really. It's really faint. Again, it's got that cucumber, like, melon type of... It really smells like when you're out at, like, the ocean. Like, the ocean breeze. So they did get that part. They got among... Oh my gosh. They got among the breeze. Right? That salted musk. I don't know. I was really... Okay. I really thought I smelled the lotus. But... Oh, and I was so upset because the collection that this one came in, the orange, what is it? Orange something. Sold out while it was in my cart, but I managed to get the spray. And I was so excited for that one because it has a bubblegum note. But thankfully I got to use the spray so I can smell how it smells. And then this one I was really excited for it because it has Plumeria. I feel like that one was already like giving the whiff. I feel like these scents aren't that strong. Maybe it's because they're like elementals, but oh, okay, that one smells good. I don't know what that is. Okay, I like it. I like it. It makes you wanna, well, it's making me want to like sniff it really hard for some reason, but I'm trying not to because I'm like, oh my gosh. I don't know what it's reminding me of. Yeah, but you can smell the tangerine and the plumeria. Okay, this one's good. I'm actually wondering how that one would do layered with, what is it called? That orange one I was talking about. I want to say it was like Orange Flower Sun. It was me. Okay, strawberries and champagne. I'm debating giving this one to someone, but I like wanted one of the OGs because I already have Pure Seduction. I don't know what to come back to that one. We'll open it for now. Oh my gosh, it's like you want to like open everything so quickly, and it's just like, yo, this is gonna be like a video on struggling to open things 101. Oh great, it was backwards. Oh, okay, no. I really don't like when they're like so dusty, but it's like, oh, I get it. Coming from a warehouse, it's just so dusty. Give me a second. I didn't want to put it on camera. It's like, dust yourself off. Yeah, like, look. Okay, whatever. Oh, I think I just smelled the cucumber. Okay, swatching it on my hand was cool until it all started to mix. And I don't even know. And I'm getting like a whiff of this, a whiff of that. I need to smell some coffee. Whew. Okay. Still got a ways to go, guys. Still got a ways to go. I was just so shocked that the code went through. I thought it's good to Google whenever they have sales. Or just in general, whenever you're shopping online for discount codes, because sometimes like they really be coming through. This is so dusty. It's gonna be like, I don't know. Oh, but I got the pear glaze. Got this one from my Dia. Let me just put that over here. Just later. Actually, I should just put it back in the box. I kind of wish I had looked at the serial codes on these for the ones that I'm like giving to others, so I wouldn't like open them, but just get them back in the box. Okay. Oh, here it is. Here's me, y'all. Orange Flower Sun. I'm so excited. Like, citrus blossoms awaken blush with bubblegum petals. I'm like, where? I'm just do it on here. Is everything a struggle? Opening, spray. Y'all. I got a whiff while I was in the air. Like, oh, that scent just hits you. It's like an orange creamsicle. I don't know if it's because it's on that fabric. Just, or like, did it intensify the smell? This smells really good. Like an orange creamsicle for real. You can smell the blush woods. I really get bubblegum. Okay, tiny bit, but not that much. Oh my gosh. That smells really good. Oh, no wonder the lotion sold out. I was so excited. I was like, bubblegum and cotton candy. Like, they're trying to bring our teen years back to life. Okay, this is from the Elements. They're so cute. I'm not a really big fan of pear. Like the pear lotion. Like, I like it on other people, but not on me personally. So I don't really gravitate towards that, but I don't know, something about that collection. I was like, Elements. I like don't even know what to rub because I'm like, Definitely smell the ivory. You can smell the pear a bit. It's reminding me of when you like bite into a pear. But the ivory kind of like overpowers it. Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. We're almost to these. Got 5 more to go. This one, okay. Yeah, this is a pear. Talking about pear. Like, were you talking about me? Yeah. Ugh, so bad for even. opening that, but let's see. Oh, this lash. Ooh, this looks pretty. So I got this one for my Thea. I'm curious about it though, because I don't remember how it smells. It just looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, that one's really taped up and everything. Oh, okay. I see why some girls use knives when they're opening the boxes on camera, because it's like... This one is like really in there. Okay, let's see. What are you packing? Oh, it would be this one. So I don't remember how this one smells. Hold on, that is so dusty. But I've been really into vanilla lately. Let me try to smell all the things on there. Gosh, why do I have to be on here opening? It's like so you guys can see me struggle while I'm opening things. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it's... I think I was kind of hoping that it would be like the... Oh my gosh. I think it was Bare Vanilla Decadent, or is it... I don't know. I just know it smelled like frosting. And oh, that one was so... But I got that one because I got the golden one. What's it? The golden one? That one? Hold on. This is really dusty. And I wanted to see which one was... Like, what was the difference? Because I haven't had, like, the vanilla ones in forever. But I was craving them. Oh. This is the other one. See, Morning Dew Softens Lily of the Valley Fresh Honeysuckle. I'm curious about it. But I don't know. Like, I like honeysuckle, but I don't really reach for that scent. It's like one of those things where it's like, you don't like it on yourself, but you like it on other people. Oh my gosh. Ooh, girl. Okay, I really don't know where to, like... Yeah, that's all I really smell. Like, it's literally brings to mind, like, an actual... What's that bird? A hummingbird? Like, it's just... Yeah, I don't really smell Lily of the Valley. a teeny bit, but maybe that's what the morning dew softens Lily of the Valley. But fresh honeysuckle, got it right. Okay, let's see. I feel like I feel like one's missing, but I don't know which one it is. Oh yeah, this one. Ooh, so dusty. Okay, this one I was excited about because it has peony, but I got the body spray before these came, and y'all, these, oh my goodness, this reminds me of the Tropical Splash Barbie that came with that little perfume bottle. Hold up. I feel like the lotion smells a little different, but the body spray, what does that smell like? Yeah, this is almost like sweeter than the body spray. You can smell the sugar more. So I feel like you pick up the rest of the scents in this. Either way, this one. It's like if you liked that Barbie, definitely get this body spray because that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, this is more sugary. But you smell like a hint of everything. I don't know, but I like these. I was so excited for this one though. I was like, bubblegum. So I think these two scents are like the top ones from that collection. From the Element, I think this one could have been like a runner-up, but I don't know. It's like that cold cucumber type of scent. I think it might just be the melon, and probably the melon. That's why it's like, oh, okay, it's a little different, but it's so pretty. Which one? Okay, one more. Yes. Oh my gosh. The dust. It's so pretty. Like, look at it. This one caught my eye though, because Orchid. I like Orchid. I don't know what it is about it, but yeah, like the vanilla. Just went into vanilla scented stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is what I thought the other one. Yeah, it's more intense. This one's definitely. Oh my god. I'm like, am I like crank that? Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of like those little, what is it, the grinders, like salt and pepper. Oh gosh. Yeah, this one, I mean, this one's the OG, but this one's like drooling, like have you drooling, and this one's more like, oh my gosh. I just thought of that Beyonce line. It's just floating in the air. But this is so pretty. Okay. I think that's, yes. I don't know if it, oh my gosh, though, if I had gotten the lotion for this one. Bubblegum. I just can't believe this one. Come on, cotton candy. I was like vanilla orchid, cotton candy, lavender musk. I feel like it could have done without the lavender. Like, it needed something more. Because if you're putting cotton candy, it's kind of like, okay, it's a given it's going to be sweet. So, this had a lot of potential, y'all. But it's the lavender. It's too strong. Packaging's cute, though. Okay. On to the chonies. So the star of the show it decided to come by itself. I don't know why, but these remind me of like a mermaid. I think it's so cute. I feel like I'm too far from the camera. But it's super cute. Like, look at how... I like how online you can see the name of the color. Because it's like, granted, in store you're going to be drawn to it. But online you can actually see the name. Kind of surprised that this one's like a bit, what is it, like shimmery. That was gonna be flat, but it's cute. Okay. And I think this one was called Perfume Sky. And it's got that sheen too. So cute. Like these two. Or I think just their newer stuff, what they're bringing out for spring is really cute. Cause like, come on. The aesthetic for it, it's like, oh. Like I could have worn these with this. It's so cute. Okay, the one that opened the box, cause it just got that grip. Oh my gosh, how do I even, why are these looking kind of like off-white? It looked white online. I don't know where I was there. Oh my gosh, y'all, these are kind of big. This is getting... Oh my gosh. I think these might be a little too big. Yeah, they're small. Oh no, not it giving me granny panty vibes right now. But I was drawn to the print. It doesn't really look that white to me though. It looks almost gray. And it looks super white online. So, I don't know. But these look so big. Oh no. It's got like some thread thing. Okay. I am just in shock at how big they are. Like, are they... I don't know. Because I have the seamless bikini one. And I was like, okay, I want to try this one. Because it print, but y'all, that's kind of big. That's the only bad thing about ordering online. Like, when it's a little bigger, you're like, oh, dang it. But there's always pros and cons. Okay, I'm just going to put that over there. Oh, it's open. Oh, he's so cute. Again, they kind of look big. Y'all. Yeah, and it's so small. Oh, so I got all of them in a size small. Yeah. Why does it look so big to me? We'll see. Sometimes they look big and then they'll fit just right. But I don't know. Okay, this is one I thought when it was in the cart, it was near one of the lotions, and I was like, wow, it's actually aesthetically pleasing. Oh my god, this one looks big too. I'm like, and it's weird because on the model, I felt like the one that she was wearing was too small for her. Like, it didn't fit her hips. Like, the way that she had it on, it almost looked like it was below her hip bone. And I felt like this was supposed to be a little more like this. So I was like, But, I don't know. It's cute. This is like, they got you covered. They're like, oh, what chonies with what lotion? They even feel nice. Whatever, I'm just gonna go for the one I grabbed. Like, so a lot of these nude ones have been actually surprising me with how much sheen they have, because like, you know how some will have no image available, but like the color, the way, how do you say it, like it just looks like it's gonna be cute. Like the name of it will be cute, so you're like, oh, okay. But it's like sheeny. I don't know why that's surprising me. I think it's because I thought they were gonna be like a flat nude, but the last ones I got had sheen too, but they didn't have an image available, so that was like surprising. But it's still cute. I just wasn't expecting them to be shiny. It's like everything's like shimmering out. Oh, what way? I don't know why I want to throw that one in there. Yeah, I think these have sheen too. Those look kind of small. I remember one time there was a color that I really wanted, but they didn't have my size. So I went up a size and it fit, but not that well on the waist. So I was like, because once this elastic starts to wear down, it's like, oh man, oh my gosh, these are cute. I was wondering if they were gonna have like the monogram would be an overkill, because I was looking at the bikini ones and I felt like it was too much going on for that fabric. But oh yeah, cool. I don't know, I just felt like it was cuter on the thong than on the actual bikini. But now I'm kind of feeling like the bikini might be cute too. I don't know. I liked the name of it, like Angel Pink. Yeah, those are cute. On these, really like Alice in Wonderland vibes. Like what way? What way? Oh, it's actually really like comfortable. It feels really, feels really nice. When you're trying to say something while I'm thinking something else. Also thinking that it looks a little big, but I'm not sure. Look, it's like it won't even. It looks like it's trying to surf or something. Like look, like it's trying to set sail. Oh my gosh. Stay on there. I don't know why, but this stretch makes me feel like it might be kind of big. Maybe not though. Let's actually put it on. Now I will say the tag's a little obnoxious. Come on. But it's cute. It's like little threads and they're just. Yeah. Feels nice. This one. So the high leg cotton thong you have in this print, but it's out of stock in my size. And when I saw this one, I was like, ooh, I wonder how it'll. Does not want to come out. I was like, I wonder. Well, oh, it has a sheen too. You can see it. See that? I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's cute. The back's just a little. Like, I don't know what it is about monograms, but I feel like it can go left really quick because it can be overkill, but I don't know. So I saw this one and that looks really cute. I'm just hoping that it's not too big because the waistband. This is cute. It looked really cute on the model, but oh, the waistband. Let me putting it right over my head. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope it fits. don't want to like tear into everything. Yeah, it's almost like all the nudes have a sheen. I'm just shocked because the nudes that I got in like summertime didn't have a sheen. So kind of shocked me. It's cute though. I like the names. I think that one was called Honey Glow. And one of them was like Caramel Kiss. I don't know if it was this one or the other one. Oh, the sheen too. Yes. My meal coffee. It feels nice. Okay, so I think that's it. I still can't believe this one. It's so big. I just hope it fits because it's looking a little wide. Like the seamless bikinis, they're comfortable. But this one just looks so big. Gosh. Like I got a pair of like high leg, what was it? I think it was a high leg bikini from Pink, and I could have sized down. I was like, darn it. Because I feel like the high leg ones, like those do give you room to size down because of how they fit. It's just looking kind of big, the waistband. Hopefully they fit. But they're so cute. But yeah, the spring stuff right now is, I'm just excited. I'm excited for spring. Like, come on. You got chonies, but also just dresses, being able to wear dresses and not having to be in sweatpants all the time because it's so cold. Like, this weather's so crazy. Like, how is it still snowing in March? It's like, can you march out of here already? Yeah, this is so hectic. Like, look. I was about to tip it over. But that was my haul. That was my haul. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Elemental collection wasn't really that big. So I was looking to see if there were reviews on it and I wasn't really seeing much. So I was like, I don't know. I just want to try it. But I mean, they stuck with what they're advertising. I don't know, it's just fun to try the scents. Like this one is probably one of my favorites from them. And I actually got it because it reminded me of a book cover, Wicked Lovely. Like, it just looks so much like that to me. But oh, it smells so good. Literally smells like the candy necklaces when you put it on, but the dry down. I actually have it on right now. Let me see if I can actually smell it. because I have everything else on my hands, and now I'm just like overpowered. But the packaging's so pretty. The smell, I don't know. This one's nice. Let's see. I will say though, this one, Orange Flower Sun, it smells like an orange creamsicle. It's just, oh, it's so yummy. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for summer. This, with this, I want to see how it would actually pair up. Actually, I'm gonna just do it now. I smell like 101 combinations right now, but oh, that smells so good. The Plumeria. So I had a cousin who used to spray Plumeria like crazy, and I think it was a Bath and Body Works Plumeria, and oof, that's what it's reminding me of. Like her and that body spray, like the memory, like that's the memory I have of it. And so I'm like, oh, but yeah, the combination's not bad. But this, it smells so good. Okay, that's my haul, y'all. I'm just shocked at how much lotion, like, I felt like I was doing too much, but I was like, seriously, for something, like, it's like I said, a little less than the OG price. I don't really have anything else to say. The one that I'm waiting on, what am I waiting on? There's one in the mail. Oh, yeah. The body spray for this one is coming. And now that I smell the lotion, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm wondering if it'll be sweeter or if it'll be more like lavender. But oh, this had so much potential. It's still pretty though. This one though, I need the lotion. It's just, whew. I almost feel like with this one, it's kind of adding the spice to it. Because I just got it. Okay, well, I hope you guys liked my haul. I will say what I'm wearing is from Lena Rama, and it's so cute. And these lashes, I felt looked ridiculous on me because when you're putting them on, it's like they don't even want to stay on. But the way that you put them on, it looks so different. Like, it doesn't, the way they lay, I don't know. Like, I had actually looked them up to see what was being said about them girls. Like, is it just me? Like, just not suited for my eye shade? But I had them for a while, and I wasn't sure if I was going to wear them because I was just like, no, like I'm doing something wrong. I mean, they're just not suited for my eyes. But when I saw that girl, I found a girl on TikTok who was talking about them, and she was talking about how it looks like you put them on almost like backwards, like when you look at them from the bottom up. And I was like, but I don't know, I like them. Like, they're different. Like, I can see the vision that they were going for, because it's like almost giving Bratz doll, like the side. But I don't know, I like them. I think they're cute. It's like one of those things where you're just like, it's different. And this is from Lena Rama, and I love it. And it holds scent. It holds scent very well, because there's, oh my gosh, I just got the whiff. Okay, now that I smell like 101 combinations, I'm gonna let y'all go so I can put these things away and not be overwhelmed by the scents that I'm smelling. Okay, well, I hope you guys like my haul. Bye.